Hello and welcome to my first podcast. I am Anuradha, and this podcast is going to be uncut, unfiltered, and real. Do watch till the end, don't skip. I hope you all will enjoy it. Today I have with me a very dynamic and enterprising young man, Ehtisham Raza.
Hello, thank you, Anuradha.
Hello Ehtisham, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, and I'm very glad to have you in my show today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Ehtisham, let's start from the beginning, like your childhood. Tell me something about your childhood memories, about your school days, whatever you would like to share with my audience.
Um, yeah, taking it from scratch. At times I reminisce about regarding those days. I'm very privileged to say that I've had a very wonderful, simple and yet very engaging childhood. School days, early school days, South Point. I used to nice bunch of people. Good friends there, very rigorous in academics, and I think the building blocks I have created in those years, I think that is what is paying yield in my current years. So academically, yeah, it was very engaging, and then besides academic, sports, complex childhood days, different variety of sports we used to play, really enjoy, and still going very strong with with my complex friends. So that is something which I feel really privileged, because not many people, they grow up in a society or they have childhood friends who are still going very strong with. And badminton, that has been a very integral part of my childhood, because there was a decade where the only recreation for me was badminton. So going to the badminton class, playing badminton, and I think I'm still quite decent at it. So yeah, and that is what added to a healthy childhood, I would say. So yeah, it was fun filled. Spent a lot of time with cousins as well. Still have a nice laugh with them. So yeah, I think family, grandparents, should definitely mention my grandfather. Had a lot of fun with him, going around different states, India, tourism, leisure, going to restaurants, variety of different activities with my grandfather. I still do it. So yeah, overall, I think I have had a very enjoying, fun, and frolic childhood.
Okay, Ehtisham. You mentioned about your grandfather, your grandparents. Tell me something about your parents, like who you have been close to, or did you have very strict parents or a very nagging mother? Like, how will you describe them in a few words?
Overall, I think, I mean, like every child would say, I have had the best parents, but strict, I would say not really. I mean, strict is, I think, not the right word. I would say they are not conservative at all. So like very open-minded parents, I would say. But when it comes to certain topics like academics or a couple of other topics, yes, strict, very strict at times. Mom, quite nagging, Bengali mom. So as you would know that Bengali mothers are has a reputation for nagging and just being behind their child's back. So yes, that has been the case. That is still the case. Uh, Dad, one of the best man I've ever come across. Straight, simple, very hardworking. Has got great ethics in business and life, and that is why I idolize him. So yeah, overall, I think they go very well as a couple, as a parent. So I think I'm very lucky and privileged to have them as my parents.
Okay, Ehtisham. Okay, how were your college days?
College days. College days, I think to some, I mean, if I divide my time during those 3 years, it was uh, academics and friends, and then business as well. So that is where those 3 years I started going to my started like participating in my dad's business. I did various internships as well. So yeah, those were the 3 years where I started getting a little bit of a flavor of what the real world looks like, business and office environment, corporate environment. Went and stayed for a few months in Mumbai and Delhi as well. That was quite nice and eye opening as well, because that was helpful because now that I moved abroad in 2021, that is like those 3 months are like pretty much my life right now. How it is done when you move out of home. So yeah, those were quite enriching experiences. And then other than that, that's business. Yeah, to find to get to know your roots and where you have come from, that is very very important. And then yeah, obviously had a lovely time with friends. Yeah, I was up to a lot of different kind of activities with my friends, school complex, college friends. So that was quite yeah. It was, I would say, it's simpler days, but well, simpler days, but a lot of fun. And I mean, I do those activities and I go out with my friends today as well. But then, bit different than college days. I would say a lot of different than college days. So yeah, I think yeah, it was overall it was great. Yeah, it was like the bridging the gap between your school days and the real world. I think those 3 years were that.
Okay. So, did you plan to go abroad when you were in college? Or did it just you went with the flow?
I mean, it was always in the plan, but but a tick like a major tick mark on the plan was when I went to Italy in 2018 for the yeah. Like when I went to Europe for the first time in 2018 for a 3 months stint for to volunteer uh, via ISEC, a non-profit organization. That is when I think when I came back, that is when I was quite sure that I want to go abroad. And yeah, because I just liked the culture, how things work there, like the work-life balance and the outlook the Europeans and the Western people have towards life. uh, London, I would say, was when I went for a Euro and UK trip with my grandparents. So yeah, I visited a lot of European cities and UK cities by that time. But then London, yeah, it appealed to me, and the UK especially, not London. I mean, yeah, the UK overall it appealed to me. I think the language barrier was not there, so it was obviously easier to get into those universities, well-reputed universities. The education system is pretty much like us. The delivery is quite different, but yeah, that was why I chose UK, and then yeah, I think the rest is history.
Any memories of Italy, or would like to mention about any special person from Italy whom you still remember?
Yeah, I mean, with places, I think I am a firm believer that people make places. It's not just the places. So so I'm still me, my family, my grandparents, everyone is still very close in touch with the host family I lived with for 3 months, the Lavorinis. They're lovely, lovely, lovely family of five, and then yeah, very, very loving and caring family. Still in touch. Unfortunately, couldn't see them over the last 3 4 years. Even though I'm very close, not something which I'm proud of. Every year I say that I should go over and see them. Maybe this year I would.
Would you like to
But
thank somebody
yeah, I mean,
on my camera?
Sandra, the mother of the family. Oh, very, very loving, caring, and dynamic lady. Yeah. So yeah, she made it feel like home away from home, and then yeah, the people were very, very nice throughout those 3 months, and then obviously the place was very beautiful. Yeah, Italy, you can't really go wrong. Europe, you can't really go wrong. So yeah, that I think goes without saying. But yeah, some outstanding people I've met, and I think yeah, the Lavorinis and Sandra, they are one of them definitely.
Okay. And then when you decided to go abroad, you did your higher studies there?
Yes, I did my
Like what course did you
I did my
pursue?
MSc in International Business from the University of Bath. Yeah, I mean, Bath. I had never heard of Bath.
Actually, my audience might also not be knowing. So if you
Yeah.
just can say in a few words.
So, I had an academic counselor, like who used to basically used to guide and consult and mentor me, like where I should apply, what I should do, which course uh, he thinks should work out for me, should fit me better.
He's from India?
He is from India, but then I think he's now based in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and even he did his higher studies in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But he's born and bred Calcutta.
Okay.
But yeah, so he said that I would recommend the University of Bath for you. You should apply. I was like, you know what? I have never heard of Bath. I have like why? Like, yeah, I was not very keen on applying because I also probably applied to, I would say, the more famous universities like Warwick, Durham, and uh, Kings. Got into a couple of them as well. But then he was just pushing me to apply for Bath. He's like, just put in an application. So I put in an application, and then yeah, but I got into Warwick as well. I got into Durham as well. I didn't get into Kings. I got into Bath as well. But then I had plans of going with two of my other school friends as well. So it happened that all three of us got into this one common university, which was Bath. So I was like, yeah, and yeah, that was a decision to be made. So we chose Bath, and then the first time landed in UK, took the bus to Bath. It was September. It was September night, 17th September night. I think, and 2021, and it was autumn, but it was cold. It was cold. Bath is a bit hilly, but for us it was cold. It was, I think, midnight, and we were shivering. So then we checked into the house which we had taken for ourselves, and then yeah, the sun came up the next morning. We saw the architecture, and we were blown. We were blown. It is. I've been to many cities around the world, but the Roman architecture. So the Romans built Bath. So when they came to the UK first, they were planning to. They were based out of Canterbury, but then they moved to Bath, and that is where their main real base was. So it was a city which the Romans had built, and the Roman architecture was just beautiful. And the USP, I think, of that city was that every every building was made with this one brick called the golden Bath brick. So it's just basically a city which is just golden. Like everywhere you see it's just golden construction, golden architecture.
Honey colored.
Yes,
Honey colored
yes,
sandstone.
yes. So
I
that
think.
is, and when the sun sets or when the sun rays falls on the city, it just looks immaculate. So yeah, so life, either you're going to find uni students. I think Bath has 240,000 residents at a time, and during term time, out of that 240, I think 120 are uni students.
Okay.
So yeah. So that was Bath. It was beautiful. So during term time, either you're going to see uni students, or you're going to see, or the residents are like the rich retired British, because it's just uni and residential. So it was lovely. So
At the Sham, I just would like to ask you, what were your first feelings when you just landed? Like you were apprehensive, you were happy, or you were anxious? Like what was it?
I mean, I was definitely happy. I was definitely anxious as well, but
Do you think you had planned with your friends that made
that
it
made it
easier?
very different. That made it very
Easier?
different. Yes, easier, and yeah, setting in, yeah, the anxiousness. It was very different, because when I speak to people who have just moved abroad on their own, it is very different for them.
Okay.
So I would say for me the first year was very easy and the experience was very different. Yeah.
And your experience with English students, like locals of, like how were they? Were they very friendly? Were they very welcoming, inclusive? Like what was your opinion about them?
I mean, so with people, I would say I used to work part time as well. So overall, British people, especially I think our generation, they have an impression that they are uptight. But then our generation, I think and also I was working part time, so I was in a part time environment. Mostly we are all students, so they were all chilled, So yeah, they're quite chilled, and friendliness. I would say in the UK it depends on which region you come from. Like Newcastle, I've heard that they are extremely friendly. People of Newcastle and around that, and they also say that people of the north are more friendly than the people of the south. So it depends on who you meet, but overall they are very engaging, respectful, courteous, and like they're not going to come into your way of life unless you come into theirs. So that is, yeah. With people, I'm lucky that I've had good experiences with people. I haven't had any tremendous or bad experiences with people. You know how it is. It is to each its own, like how individuals
Absolutely,
are.
absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
your first time you did your part-time job, how was it there? Like the employer, was he, did he deal with you the same way as he would have dealt with other local
Oh
people?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Even better, I would say. But and that is with my full-time job as well. That is, I mean,
Any incident would
fortunately,
you like to mention?
thankfully.
What kind of part-time you?
So I used to work at a Domino's. So it was a restaurant environment. Yeah, but then lovely bunch of people.
You used to
Deli-
deliver?
Deliver pizzas. I was a delivery
So
driver.
was it a problem like
No, no.
locating houses?
Not really. See, it's Google Maps, so it'll just drop you right in front of the door.
Google's in the bath.
Yeah, drive is right hand, so not a problem. And then
Oh, so you drove to the places?
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then people like they were lovely bunch of all uni students doing the same thing pretty much. You get free pizzas after every meal. That adds to it, and then yeah, courteous, respectful. Thankfully, no discrimination whatsoever. Not in my part-time world, nor in my full-time job.
Okay.
So yeah,
A very
no
good
complaints
thing
there. Yeah.
for people who are planning to go abroad or study abroad.
Yeah, but I must say it's my experience. Like I've heard various things, especially over the last one
Yeah.
year or 14 months in different parts of the world. Yeah, but then that is my experience and it's my first-hand experience. So yeah, you can't tell.
And then you got through in your job.
Yeah, I got through my job. I mean,
So
before
how did you feel when you first got your appointment letter?
I mean,
In times when I had heard students were coming back after completing their courses, there was no job. So I think you were much privileged. So how did you feel about it?
yeah, I mean, see, back in that year, I used to think that the job market was difficult then. Obviously, it was difficult. It was not straightforward. It was not easy. It took me roughly 9, 8, 9 months to get a job. But if I have to think about the job market now, I mean, then I must say that the job market was decently fair and easy back then. And I'm talking about like 2022. So that's like roughly 3, 4 years back. But yeah, obviously it was a challenge. But since I'm privileged and lucky that since I got the job before I completed the course, so like I never like I never faced like a time doing nothing. So it was just the course and then directly I had a job to go to. So yeah, but then finding a job was definitely difficult, But then referrals, networking, uh, applications. I was at roughly 200. Yeah, within 200 applications, interviews, or 3, 4 interviews, and then I got an offer. But yeah, that was, I would say, now going through it now, that was easy. But yeah, now it's very challenging.
Do you remember your first day in office?
Oh yes, I do. Quite unlikely.
How was
So
it?
yeah, so there was a man called Finbar Dowling. Actually, he hired me. He got me into Siemens.
Okay.
He was the director of localization. So
Was he good to you?
I mean, yeah, he was lovely. He got me into Siemens. So no matter whatever I'm doing in life, wherever I am, he has retired at the end of 2025. But yeah, no matter in the next 5 years, the next decade, or wherever what I'm doing, I'm always going to remember him in good faith because he's the person who got me into Siemens, into the corporate life, corporate world. But yeah, and my job, okay, my base was Gool. Gool is basically it was a very small town, left out town in in the East Riding of Yorkshire in the north of England.
Okay.
So not many people know about Goole. Even if you ask any Brit, they wouldn't. Yeah, I would say they wouldn't know where Goole is. It's pretty much out of nowhere in between Doncaster, York, Leeds. So yeah, so he was like,
Your colleagues, were they welcoming?
oh yeah, they were very welcoming, And I was one of the first people to join the Google office of Siemens. So yeah, so the treatment and the experience which I have got, it is not a usual corporate welcome or a corporate in like induction.
It was
But
more homely, I
it was
think.
more homely, and yeah, more homely, more attention, because I was one of the first joining there. Plus, I was an intern, so early professional. So yeah, you just get a bit more attention. But yeah, it was yeah the
But then what did you miss the most about your home?
I mean home Calcutta
Yeah, home in
or
Kolkata.
it's a different
I
world,
think the food must be.
Food, yes, food and people. It's a different world because out there in Gool, you don't. Yeah, the community, the people, it's not very close knit. It is not close knit. Office is fine. You go to office, gets done by 5, and then it's just you on your own. So meeting friends and meeting family, relatives, it is like a bi-weekly thing there. So, so yeah, obviously people I missed, and
You
then
like their work
food.
culture?
Work culture is lovely because 9 to 5, yeah, 8 to 4. So by 5, everyone is out of the office. Barely like a couple of people. Yeah. Pretty much everyone is. So you've
So
got
everybody there has a time
time
for
is
family.
yeah. So that is. But then since I'm a bachelor,
Exactly.
what happens is that just a few days you don't know what to do. So you gotta find a ways to keep yourself busy. But then, yeah, that is.
So do you think you should get married very soon?
I mean, yeah, I mean, in the next couple of years or so. But then, before that, yeah, I think maybe grow a little bit more in my career, change bases if I can. Maybe live in a city where you have more stuff to do, so it keeps it going. And then, yeah, I think.
Who would you like to give credit to for this far you have come in your career? Any person or any one or two?
I mean,
persons?
definitely my parents. And other than that, my parents, my grandfather.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got.
Okay, Tasham, it was very nice knowing about your life. And before I end, I have a short rapid fire for you.
Yeah.
So I'll just ask you a few questions which you have to answer fast, I think. The dish you love.
Biryani.
Okay. Your icon.
My dad.
Okay. Your weakness.
I mean, public speaking.
Okay. But I think you're a good speaker. Your strength.
Networking.
Okay. Your passion.
Traveling.
Okay. And the last one is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, this is a tough one. I mean, next 2 years I'll be in the UK, that's for sure, till 2028. But after 2028, I might change countries. Maybe Germany, maybe, yeah, somewhere in Europe
Okay,
or
wherever
somewhere.
life takes you.
Yeah.
So
But-
keep
but
your
yeah.
fingers crossed,
Yeah,
work hard,
thank you.
and
And before that, I should mention childhood. My brother, ah, legend of a man.
okay,
Yeah, 10 years younger than me.
okay,
Had a great time with him. Still have a great time with him.
okay.
Yeah, keeps me busy wherever I am. So,
Any other person you would like to mention who has contributed to your life?
no, I think I've mentioned pretty much everyone.
Okay.
My father, my brother. Yeah, my girlfriend Sanjana.
Any teacher you would like to name? Any teacher you remember from your school, college, or your
Junior school, South Point, Shutukiti ma'am, Rana sir. Yeah, few students, few teachers in junior school, mid school, high school. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is there.
Okay. It has been nice talking to you, Etisham. Hope you have a great life and all that you desire for.
Thank you so much. Thank you
And-
for having me.
Please do like the video and share if you want. Thank you so much for watching till the end.